Alright guys and girls, this is a Slimming World vlog backed by popular demand. There's actually been quite a few people saying, where are the Slimming World vlogs? Why aren't you doing any? So I'm going to do it for those people. Plus, even people like some of the students at work are kind of saying, sir, how's your Slimming World diet plan thing going? So it's to give an update to everyone, but also just to kind of get some motivation, get something going. Johnny.
Johnny. Papa, you can go away.
Own it right there. I've had 2 weeks off already. I've booked those off from my Slimming World plan because, you know, you just need a break from always going to group, even though group is generally quite good. So I took those 2 weeks off, but the whole situation is not very good. My weight has just been going up and up and up and up, and that's quite simply because I've not been on plan. However, I'm going to change that. Literally, whatever I lost, I put half of it back on within the space of about 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks. So I've put half of it back on. So this is here, it's to get me back on track and for you guys to kind of come along on the journey as well as you were right at the beginning. So what have I got planned this week? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do some cycling, hopefully. I've got a bicycle outside in my garden. And you know how it happens. Once you get your bicycle out, you see that the tyres are flat. And then all of a sudden, every single pump in the world disappears. There are no pumps in the world, people. And if you claim you have one, we know you don't, okay? They've all disappeared. That's what I'm saying anyway. Anyway, so I'm going to go cycling, go to the gym, and one other thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to check out a VR thing. I might do a separate vlog on that, I don't know, maybe I'll just integrate it into this one, because number one, it's an activity where it's virtual reality, so you're going to be moving, and also it's just something wicked to do. So stay tuned, and we see if we can get that weight back down. Check out the Wu-Tang Clan. Alright guys and girls, so just thought I'd give you an update. It's the 1st of January, so that's the New Year's Day, and we're in Worcester at the moment, just visiting family, and they made an amazing meal for us. I'll put some pictures of that up. Although the food was absolutely amazing, spot on food, it's no good for the diet, so... And to be honest, I didn't overdo it, but I did eat more than probably I should have. It was delicious though, nonetheless. And I still haven't found a bike pump, so that's still an issue. You know, the pump, again, there's shortages of pump everywhere. I've called up the whole world and there's no pumps anywhere, so I haven't made the pumps. I've made a gym membership once again, and of course, as always, when you make a gym membership, it takes you about a week or two to get ready to go to the gym. So I haven't been to the gym either, so there's not much in the way to report. So I'm just literally in Worcester, hanging about. I've eaten some food, so I've just come to the local park, which is quite a nice park actually. It's not that big, but it's a nice small park, and we're literally going to just chill out and burn off some of that food that I've eaten. So that's, I suppose, one thing. If you're gonna do some damage, make sure you do some exercise, or as Slimming World calls it, body magic. And that's all I have to report on for now. Tomorrow is the weighing. It's not looking too good, but we'll see what happens. See ya. Okay, so my results are in, and I've lost 2.5 pounds in total this week. And I've gained something, and that is hiccups. Perfectly on time. Anyway, so ignore the hiccups, but I've lost 2.5 pounds. I think it was, or was it £2? But in any case, I made a loss, and which was really, really good, so I was happy about that. Now, what was different about what I did this time and how I lost weight, because that's really what this is all about. And so what I did was basically, when we go out shopping, I usually end up sitting in the car and just waiting for the shopping to come, and then, you know, doing nothing pretty much. However, this time when we went out shopping as a family, I ended up going into the shop, as the Tesco, whatever it was, and just walking up and down the aisles, browsing and blah 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 blah. And when I got a bit hungry in the shops, as you do, obviously, what I did then was I ended up getting a Weight Watchers chocolate bar, and I can see why it's called a Weight Watchers chocolate bar, because actually opening up that chocolate bar is gonna make you lose weight, because it was freaking so difficult to open. It was unreal. I mean, you know, it's that wrapper design so that you can never get into it, and that's why you lose weight on Weight Watchers. Who knows? Who knows? It was awful chocolate bar anyway. It was dry as heck. It was just not nice, but it's better than what you'd usually get. So it's kind of making those alternative switch. However, the key point is as follows. I did a lot more walking. I was generally sensible with my eating. And I kind of, you know, I did have a burger meal from Slams, which is really, really nice. And what I'm thinking of doing, guys, actually, with these vlogs is once a week, I'm going to go out to eat. And then I'll do a review of that place as well. So you'll kind of have a Slimming World with a food review place, which, you know, we'll see how it goes. So now, the other thing is, I've got a business idea for anybody who wants to do it, and I'm saying please somebody do it. Okay, so these are the books that I've marked, and there's a few more that aren't here that have been marked. Somebody please invent a business in which you guys mark the books for teachers and give brilliant feedback to the students, so that we don't have to, and we can just read your feedback, and then so that everyone knows what's happening. Please, please helpsavetheteachers.org. So yeah, apart from that, everything's good. Look like I'm back on track. I'll see you next week. See ya.